There is a witchcraft propaganda that I really regret falling for, because for such a long time I thought that witchcraft cannot be simple and effortless and totally be integrated into your daily regular life. Like witching up your bag, for example. Most of us carry a bag with us everywhere anyways, to school, to the park, to a cafe, to work, and so this makes it the perfect opportunity to do some magic in the most effortless way. And so in today's video I'm going to share with you what I have in my witchy bag as a modern witch, because I feel like most of us witches have a few essentials, like the small little things that we just need for our practice. And so I thought it could be really interesting to share with you what I carry with me at all times. And I also made it my mission to decorate every single corner of my life, so my witchy bag is no exception. I'm also going to share with you a few simple ideas how you can integrate some witchcraft to go. But before I show you what I have in my witchy bag to hopefully give you some inspiration for your own bag, please don't forget to do the YouTube magic, because we have a goal that we want to reach together, and it is 5,000 subscribers until the end of this year. 5,000 of you beautiful magical ones. So if you enjoy my content, if my videos are helpful or inspiring to you in any way, please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Like this video, this really helps me out so much, because it shows the YouTube fairies that they can recommend my content to more people, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for helping me out here, and now let me show you what I have in my witchy bag. But first of all, are what's in my bag videos still a thing? Because if not, can we please make them a thing again? I used to watch them all the time a few years ago, I think in like 2017, 2018, and I think they are pretty useful because I got so much inspiration and practical tips. I learn a lot from these videos, and so I thought it could be really interesting to just show you what I have in my bag as a modern witch. And so this is the bag that I'm currently using. I thrifted this in my thrift store and I just really love it. It has like this rectangular shape. It fits a laptop, which was the initial idea why I bought it, because I wanted a bag for like a cafe when I'm going outside and working, and it fits so much. The only thing I don't like about this bag is that it has no shoulder straps, so you can only use these right here. And so sometimes I'm too lazy to like carry it in my hands like this, and I just like put a normal shoulder bag on top and off I go. But I really love it. I think the quality is amazing, and again it fits so much, as you can see in a second. Really love it. I love the golden details. And so I also tend to switch up my bags. So this is definitely not the only bag that I use, but for now I'm using it, and I usually move everything into like the bag that I'm currently using. So let me show you what's inside. So the first thing that I have in my bag is this little pouch right here, and it is not so magical but essential to witch up and feel pretty throughout the day. I got this in Korea. I think it is super cute, and in there are my most favorite lipsticks. These are by an organic German brand called La Vera. And by the way, nothing that I mention in this video is sponsored. I just truly love them, and whenever I find something that I really love, I will use it until the rest of my life, because I feel like it's so good, nothing can top it. So these are my lipsticks. I have them in Sundown Gold and in Sunset Red, and they are super creamy, super shimmery. I don't really like if the lipstick is like too pigmented. Like I feel like it does not suit me because of my freckles. So I love when it's like creamy and shimmery. These are perfect to get the look. So I always carry this with me because I cannot survive without my lipstick throughout the day. I also carry with me another pouch. It is this one right here, and in there I always have my little altar cloth And this is from Korea as well. I think some soap or fruits were wrapped in there that I got as a present. And so as you can see, I'm reusing a lot of the things that I encounter throughout my regular muggle life. But I feel like having an altar cloth with you in your bag is really helpful. So maybe you are at the park or you are on a walk or in the forest and you want to do some divination magic or a tarot spread, then having an altar cloth is super helpful because it turns the place you are at into a more magical and sacred space. It adds to the whimsical atmosphere. So I really think having an altar cloth is super helpful. And so this is in this little pouch. But I also have, and this is one of my most favorite items, and it is this little cauldron right here. This has the perfect size. It is super good quality, like it is pretty heavy, and it also has this lid right here that you can put on top. So if you want to burn some incense or do a little fire ritual, you can do it safely in here, because let's be honest, if we are outside, we want to practice in a responsible and safe way. And so with this little cauldron, that's totally possible. And I just really love it. I think it is the cutest little thing ever. And yeah, I highly recommend having one of these little cauldrons with you, because again, they are perfect for fire rituals, for burning incense in a safe way. And so yeah, this little guy is one of my best friends and always with me. I also always bring with me a pencil, and I feel like a pencil is super helpful. I am using this one right here. It has a cute amethyst on top, because remember, we are decorating every single corner of our life. And this is super helpful if I want to do some journaling or write down ideas that I have while I'm working at a cafe. Or let's say I want to do some fire magic, a fire ritual, and I am writing down things I want to let go of, then I have a pencil with me. So this is definitely one of the essentials that I always have. And now let's see what else is in here. This is another essential that I always bring with me. It is the Spirit Animals Pocket Guide by Dr. Stephen Farmer. You saw this many times before, but it is just this really beautiful book that shows animals and their spiritual meaning. So whenever I encounter an animal like a dragonfly or a squirrel, I look inside of here and see what they want to tell me. So yeah, really necessary for my practice, because I'm outside all the time. So this is definitely another essential that I always bring with me. And speaking of being outside, I also always have a little jar with me, because you know that I love collecting nature. I love collecting natural treasures while I'm outside on an adventure. And so I usually bring one of these little glass jars with me where I can put things inside. I also usually bring one that is filled with herbs, but this glass jar is in the kitchen right now because I'm preparing a new herbal mixture. So I usually, when I'm going outside, when I find something, take it and give something back. So this could be an herbal mixture, or maybe I'm singing something if I don't have anything with me, maybe coins or crystals or anything that is safe to leave in the environment, because remember that we don't want to leave anything that is harmful to the environment. But having glass jars is really necessary for me. And so you will always see me bringing at least 2 of them. Now the next thing that I have in my bag with me always is my good old headphones. And you probably wonder, like, why are you using these old headphones? And let me just tell you that I cannot stand Bluetooth headphones or like anything that is wireless, because I get such a bad headache Like I cannot wear them for longer than 5 minutes and then I get the worst headache. And I just don't like having Bluetooth or like some technical signal in my brain and my ears all the time. So I really swear by the old ones. And I also found that my intuition is decreasing. Like I cannot focus when I'm using these. My concentration is like so much better. So if you're struggling with the same, maybe see if you are using wireless equipment and switch it out for your good old headphones right here. And I will probably use them forever and keep using old phones that I can still use them. So I don't know, really love these. This is, I would say, another essential, and it is the space clearing spray by Primavera. Again, this is like not sponsored. This is my most favorite room cleansing spray in the whole entire world. And this smells so good. Like obviously you could make your own spray to go, but I just really love this one. Like I do my own sprays, but this one is just so good. And it lasts for a very long time. Like usually when I'm cleaning inside my home, I'm like spraying into every single corner. Or let's say I'm outside and I'm doing a magical working, then I would like spray around like just 3, maybe 4 drops, and there you go. And yeah, I just always stock up on these. So this is another thing that I always keep with me. And I also always have with me a bundle of cinnamon sticks that I decorated with the ribbon right here. And I love cinnamon. It's one of my most favorite spices and I think it is super powerful. I use it in like so many spells and rituals, and it attracts abundance, it helps you concentrate. So I just really love having a little bundle full of cinnamon with me. So this is one of the magical workings that I'm doing. I have a rune that I embroidered, and this is like one of the things that I always recommend people when they want to do some witchcraft on the go. Maybe work with symbols or like runes that you can like paint on something or embroider into something. I put my intention into this, of course, and then I always carry it with me in my bag. This is the rune for courage, and this has just been following me everywhere. Like I really try to embody more the courageous version of myself. So this is my one tip if you want to like have some witchcraft to go. Like do some embroidery, paint some symbol, some sigil or a rune on a piece of paper or whatever you like on a piece of wood, and carry it with you, because every single time I'm looking for something in my bag and I encounter the rune, I'm like, be brave, like stand up for yourself. So this is a really cool way to weave some magic into your daily life. Now, another super simple way to do some witchcraft to go is by creating these satchels right here. And you saw them on my channel before. I'm a big fan of these because, I don't know, they are simple, they are fast and yet powerful. So I always keep them with me. I fill them with herbs and crystals and symbols that are relating to the intention that I set for the little satchel. Here we have a little arrow, for example, to kind of stay focused to the goal. And yeah, I don't know, I really love the color. You can work with colors here as well. And so this is a really super simple tip to integrate some magic into your bag. Again, it's like not really obvious. You can put it in the last corner of your bag if you don't want anyone to see it. And so highly recommend doing these. And speaking of satchel, I also have this little friend right here. And in case you cannot see it properly, this is a piece of oyster shell. And I found these while looking for a lake in my area, and I feel like they are the perfect representation for resilience and protection, because these oyster shells are so thick, like they are barely breaking. And so I always keep a little oyster shell with me to be reminded to be more resilient, and to kind of, when I don't feel well or people ask me to do things that I don't like, to kind of build up my own shell and stand up for myself. So I always try to keep things that are reminding me of what I try to embody. And so these are, I feel like, all the things that I carry in my bag. And I also always bring this tote bag right here with me. This does not fit into my bag, and that's why I bring all my books in this tote bag, because I always bring a book with me no matter where I go. And instead of like scrolling or doing something like that, I rather read a book and do something for my mind and my mental health. And with the book also comes this little bookmark right here. This is my favorite bookmark. I found it at a flea market. And so reading turns into something magical, into kind of a sacred moment for myself. And I just really read so much recently, and I feel so productive whenever I finish a book. It just really gives me so much joy. I think I finished 6 or 7 books in July and August just by bringing my book everywhere. And I don't know, having a book with me is something that I really enjoyed doing recently, and definitely a new habit of mine. So I'm going to a cafe later, and this bad boy is coming with me so I can spend some time reading and do something again for my mental health, because reading is definitely the one thing that helps. And another thing that may be in my witchy bag, depending on how long I'm away from home, is a little travel altar. And this is something that I bring with me when I still want to do some witchcraft, when I'm away, for example, at a seminar, or I'm on vacation, or I still need to do some witchcraft because a spell is still active or something like that. Then I will bring a tiny travel altar. And the cool thing is you can prepare everything in here. And I completely forgot to show you the bag itself in the beginning, like what I did to it. And so this is a little amulet that I created, and I bought one of these, and this is super helpful. So if you can find them, definitely get one. I bought them in the dollar store for like €1, a few pieces, and you can put your charms, like whatever you like, on there. I'm using some moss agate, I have a key, I'm using this witch's broom, and I also have a little bell, so nothing is like following me around or something like that. So kind of a witch's bell in teeny tiny version. But this is what I'm doing right here. And again, like, you can adapt it to your liking. This is super helpful. I think it just looks super cute. And this is another tip that you can do. You could even do a protective amulet, or like an amulet in general, that you can then like put here. You could maybe create a little zipper pull for like the zipper here and recreate the moon phases. Like there is so many options how you can witch up your bag. You could even paint your bag if this is something that you like. You could glue some crystals on top. Like there is so many easy options how you can witch up your bag, and I highly recommend doing it because it is just so much fun and like I love it. Alright, magical ones, so I really hope that this video was helpful to you and that you got some inspiration for your own bag. And let me know again in the comments down below what your witchy essentials are that you always carry with you. And yeah, now I'm off to a cafe. I want to read again and drink some coffee because now it's autumn and that's like all my head is thinking about. It's like we need to get out and get some pumpkin spice latte. So this is what we are going to do. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video and we will hang out again next week. So I really hope you have a beautiful magical week and see you then. Bye bye.